Hi everyone, I'm Sam and welcome back to PsyCat Games. For this video, we'll be looking into For the Girls, the Ultimate Girls' Night Party Game. For the Girls is an adult party game made by the company What Do You Meme? But unlike their famous board game What Do You Meme, this one doesn't include any pictures. For the Girls is basically a question and answer sort of game, but we'll talk more about this during the setup and gameplay portion of the video, so just keep on watching. In a pack of For the Girls, the Ultimate Girls' Night Party Game, you'll be getting 1 die, a pamphlet for instructions, and 500 cards that entail Truth or Dare cards, Most Likely To cards, Never Have I Ever cards, Rapid Fire cards, and Best of the Best cards. Are you serious? It's girls' night, there aren't any rules. Here's a simple explanation of the 5 card categories you'll be encountering. The color pink represents the Truth or Dare cards. If you pick up a Truth card, answer it truthfully and then you get to keep the card. However, if the question is too savage for you, put it back to the bottom of the deck. Same goes if you pick up a Dare card. If you choose to perform this dare, you get to keep the card. Otherwise, put it back to the bottom of the deck. The color purple represents Never Have I Ever cards. If you have done whatever was stated, you get to keep the card. Otherwise, you put it back in the bottom of the deck. The color yellow represents Rapid Fire. If this card comes up, you guys will have to name things within the given category. If a player starts to hesitate, repeat an answer, or take more than 5 seconds to give an answer, that player is out. So keep playing that category until one player is left and that player gets to keep the card. The color green represents Best of the Best, so you give this card to whichever player you think it describes the best. For example, if the card reads Who is the Worst Cook, give this to the player that you think is the worst cook in the group. The color blue represents Most Likely To, so you give this card to whichever player you think is most likely to do that thing. So for example, if the card reads Most Likely To Cut Their Own Bangs, you give this to the player that you think is capable of cutting her own bangs. To set up, shuffle each of the card categories separately, don't combine them, and then put them in the middle of the table within everyone's reach. Whoever has the most Instagram followers start first. That person starts by rolling the dice. Now the dice in For the Girls has specific colors on each side, and whichever color is facing up after the dice is rolled, that person has to take a card from that specific deck. For example, if the pink side is facing up after the dice is rolled, a player has to get a card from the Truth or Dare deck. The player that picks up the card must read it out loud to the whole group and then immediately do the deed or answer whatever question is on that card. Once the deed has been done or the question has been answered, the next player now rolls the dice and then continues playing as so. If the dice, however, lands on the black side, that player can now choose whatever category that they're going to get a card from. Counting points will be easy, because cards equal points. Whoever has the most number of cards at the end of the game is the winner. Now you guys can decide how long you want to play. You can play for a certain number of points or until someone has to leave. Tip number 1. Don't let anyone disturb your game night. Although, we don't recommend completely turning off your phone because I believe that there are some dares that require you to post something on social media. Just that if someone texts you or someone calls you, ignore it. Tip number 2. Be as open-minded as possible. There are some questions, dares, or even statements in the cards that are TMI or something that normally doesn't come up in a conversation. Just remember that you can choose not to answer these questions or not do the deeds. However, that'll lessen your points. Tip number 3. Try to play this game with girls that you know well. It'll probably be more fun to play this game with girls that you know really well because there are categories like best of the best and most likely to. It won't be as much fun if all of the cards just go to one player or if a player isn't comfortable in making a decision just because she doesn't know the girls that well. Overall, we'd be giving For the Girls Ultimate Girls Night Party Game a 3 out of 5 PsyCat star rating. It is one of those games that's really fun and can really spice up your girls' night, but the packaging is big and bulky. You would really have to plan on bringing this game along if you want to play it. It's not one of those games that you can always keep with you and play whenever you want to. If you want to incorporate some alcohol into For the Girls Ultimate Girls Night Party Game, here are some rules that we think could work. Have a player take a shot if they choose to return the card to the deck. Have a player take a shot if they were most chosen for the best of the best or most likely to card category. Have all the losers take a shot. There are plenty of rules that you can make up just for someone to take a shot, so let us know in the comment section below if you have any other rules that can be applied. Thank you for staying till the very end of the video. We hope you liked it and are considering For the Girls, the Ultimate Girls Night Party Game for your next girls' night out. But before you head out to get your own For the Girls pack, we hope you can like this video, leave a comment to tell us what you think, and subscribe to our channel. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified of when our next video is out. If you're looking for more board games to play, you can click on this thumbnail up here to watch our other board game review videos. We also have interactive videos where we give you statements and all you have to do is watch. Click on this other thumbnail to check them out.